But this is what I see. And it doesn't have to be a fact or it don't got to go on record as something that's true that somebody got to be believe. And it ain't got to be debated. What I see is, and I think we talked about this on, well, I know for sure we talked about it on King Talk a month or so ago. When a woman is in a relationship with one man, married, separated, whatever, and she has his children, and she doesn't want to be there no more, and she's filing for divorce and taking his kids. To me, if a man don't have any control over that situation, she has the power in that situation. Therefore, I will call her the head of that situation. Let's just say the head of that situation. I don't want to give it a term. And then there's another man involved who's coming into the relationship to help take care of that man's kids. And he wants to marry this woman, but she's stringing him along. I think when a woman get herself in the middle, in between two men, and pull and tug them wherever she wants at her own will, because they both want to have her. One has an investment, and one is currently trying to invest. Sort of like the Ken and Trisha situation on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think at that point, a woman she can make two men bow to her power or submit at that point. I firmly believe that. Once you get those two men in that particular situation, she has complete control over that.
That don't make her an alpha.
So then now we got to try to define what is an alpha and what did the term derive from. Because I was reading the Bible and I never heard anything about alpha males.
Alphas are dominant. They're leaders. People submit to them. People follow them. Those men are not following that woman. In the scenario that he just gave us, the men wouldn't be following that woman. They'll be trying to win her heart. They're not following her. She's not leading them. She's not directing them. She's not. She may be manipulating them to some capacity, and you may say she's controlling them via manipulation. But I'm not going to put the manipulation tag on her. I'm going to put the tag that those gentlemen love her and want to win her. So they're trying to. They're probably denying themselves things and probably going against what's in their best interest, trying to get something because they're following their hearts. When guys follow their hearts, they usually die.
Well, put it like this: she's got both of their balls on her hand, and she pretty much is telling them what they can do whenever she wants. She got.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna have those scenarios. Those will happen at times. I mean, but that wouldn't be her being an alpha.
The resources of the other one.
So Will, you never heard of a predicament. You never had a friend that had a female leading him. You never seen that in your life?
I've never in my life had a friend. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I agree that it happens, but I've never had a friend in my life where his woman was leading him. No, ma'am.
But I know consider that female to be an alpha, though.
She's not an alpha. I think y'all think. See, when you get weak dudes who submit to women, I think y'all think that makes her an alpha. No, he a punk.
No, I don't think that necessarily. Just getting a weak dude.
Let me ask you this. Think about it this way. Have you ever seen a woman leading her man and you had respect for that man? He's not your man. Have you ever had respect for a man that you saw a woman leading him?
What would you call Kamala Harris?
It depends on how far she's leading him. That I would still have respect for him.
Wouldn't Kamala Harris be an alpha if she won the election with your logic?
No, she would be a pawn.
So what is Trump? Is he a pawn or an alpha?
He could be both.
Oh, come on, dog.
Why he could be both?
I think y'all, gentlemen, listen to what I said. Listen to what I said to y'all. Take the legal system away. Could Kamala Harris be our leader?
No, we get what you're saying. Here's the thing, though.
So if
you take the legal system away,
leverage the legal system and make women alphas because of a legal system.
I don't think that the legal system out of the period,
neither male or female.
That's not true. If you take the legal system out of the equation, there will be a man who rises up and dominates us.
No, it won't.
It could be you. It could be me. It could be Sweeney. It will be a man. It will not be a woman.
There's a lot of men that's not
actually technically it does.
No.
Because if you think of it this way, in nature,
if you make a statement and you can go, there's always had to be some type of order or some type of government in order for one man to stay at the top over a multitude of other men. Even if
that's what.
And without if you're saying take out the system, then you're removing that.
No, what he's saying is if you broke down this current system, if you took out this whole legal system that grants women power, so to speak.
Okay, so now
that's what he's speaking to. If you took this system out that grants women power and you broke it all the way down, eventually there will always be some form. There will always be a man that can be a leader amongst other men and women. Very rare, if not ever, would you see a woman rise to the occasion in that situation.
I agree with that, but I agree with if you take out the system that protects women or keeps women from being able to have an equal advantage or even some type of fighting power.
Why would the government
take the legal system out
like that?
But if you're saying take the legal system out, period, that means men don't even have to abide by the system in order for one man to establish any order.
That he would take it by force.
Any man with a gun could he'll be a leader one day and another man to be a leader tonight. It would never be anybody in power.
No. Listen, sir. That's why we have gangs. Have you ever seen a woman?
You just injected another organization that has order in some type of system.
Right. I didn't say no order.
Is a game. That's a system.
But I didn't say no order. Order is established. As a leader, you will make people. I shouldn't say make. First of all, put it like this: if there was no legal system and the 10 of us were in the same room, and we were in the same state, we were the only ones lived in a state. You pick the state; it doesn't matter. One of us is going to rise to the top. People are going to start looking at Sweeney, M. White, you, or myself, because none of us are going to look at Allie to lead us or Miss Taken to lead us. Nobody's going to look at Aisha or Shan or Aria or Crayola. No, none of us are going to look to these ladies and be like, can you figure out how to protect us?
Because we expect for the men to be leaders.
Right.
We normally expect for the men to be leaders.
Women will fall in line. They wouldn't even want that challenge. Now, the 4 of us, we're going to battle to the death potentially, unless we clearly see that Sweeney will whip our ass. Then we will fall in line. And then guess what? To make sure there's no mutiny, Sweeney's going to make one of us his second in command. Hey, Will, you my dog, you my right-hand man, or M. White, you my right-hand man. And then now it's 2 against 2 if we decide to, turn our backs on him. He's going to establish some order to secure his power. And that will just permeate. We have babies and the kids will fall in line. They will understand. We will all look at Sweeney like he's our God, so to speak. Unless he starts to abuse us in a way, then we may collectively turn against him. But if he don't abuse us, he leaves us with a heavy hand, but he's not unfair. There will be, and we're progressing as a society. There will be no reason for us to turn our backs on him.